Hello. There we go, I've turned it on now. How's everybody doing today? How's this microphone sounding? So today, on my own at the moment, we'll be joined shortly by Desmond. Today is the Lake Arnold release day. So who's tried that out so far? Who's enjoying it? How many shekels? 55,000. Hello Jay, hello Aldin, hello Xbox streamer, hello everyone in the chats. That's interesting. Trying something slightly new today. We use Restream to go out to all the different platforms, and I'm using that chat today, but also kind of the other chats, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But we'll see how it goes. You can really see the microphone today. I had to do some changes to the setup, but we'll learn and improve from today. Oh, where's my controller? There we go. Controller is now working. It's plugged in. Usually it's quiet on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I've not even turned that down. Let's move this closer. There you go, professional. I've got slight snuffles today, so that's also part of why I'm quiet, but Des will be here soon to kind of talk more. So, who already has Lake Arnold? What are you thinking so far? Rally, it should be. Let me just look for. No. I believe those tournaments are. Oh, no, wait, I'm in the wrong place completely. We have a Desmond. So for Lake Arnold, you should need this one, and this one, and the achievement will unlock, but we've got our QA tester checking whether that unlocks. There's a Des.
Hello everybody. How's it going?
I need to play with tournaments a bit more.
That you do, Stephen, that you do.
So, it's getting some freedom fishing on Lake Arnold. See, I've told Des and one of our QA guys about the achievement. We need to see if that's working. What are we feeling for time of day, Des?
You know I always like sunset.
Yeah, sunset is a favourite of yours.
Definitely. Better biting then. And it's more picturesque. Hi Rally. Hi Big Timer.
It's gonna get confusing.
What we got? You got the same same text up over there.
That's all of the chats.
Wow.
But I've got the other ones open individually in case it doesn't pick anything up.
Ah. Cool.
It's snowing crazy where you are. Where are you?
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I had meetings and then I had to get myself a little cup of tea for this session.
Controller. Hello.
What have you done, Stephen?
I don't know. I broke it. Controller, please. Is this going to have to be a keyboard and mouse day?
Richie is asking if you can drive cars on this.
Not yet. Oh no, controller's not working.
No cars drivable in the game.
Oh, technical difficulties. Not good. It was fine up until I started the stream.
You just selected into the lake with it, didn't you?
Yeah. I just paused the game with it.
a few good spots for the fish to hide around, and yeah, good fishing. We got 3 types of bass in the lake.
Cast control.
Largemouth, spotted, and smallmouth.
I don't know how that ended up over there.
I thought you'd wrap your line around that tree then.
So did I.
Right. What do we think Stephen is going to catch first? Is he going to catch something? What do we think? Did that guy get in touch about that from the previous stream last week about the?
I don't think he did.
Gameplay is louder than us, so we might need to turn up the mic's volume.
Oh, give me a second.
Turn up the mics or turn down the gameplay? What do you think?
We'll try turning down the game first.
West Ham United says the graphics on this game look really bombastic. Thank you. Did you know my the head of the studio is a West Ham United fan, so there you go.
I can't help it.
But we can't help it.
Can't help who support. I can't say a lot. I support Gillingham, so.
Rally says the mic always very low in your streams.
I can't tell if that's just me being quiet or the microphone being.
It's probably just Stephen being quiet and I come through really loud. But
lost that one. The full strike.
Stephen.
I did see someone on the.
So what branch are we playing on, Stephen? Are we playing on?
This is live.
On live. Okay. Good.
Richard, are you in Europe or in America? So on America, on PlayStation, the lake will be out at 6 PM GMT, so it's like 1 o'clock Eastern time.
You need to get that slack in a bit. So Aldin is asking if the bass jumping is in this release. It's not.
Yeah, I just stopped.
It's not in this release. We're still working on that this week. We're still trying to balance that and get the balance right between the bass diving down and adding tension to the line and the bass jumping and making sure that the fight feels good and the fight is fun and that it's not overly difficult and that also that the way the bass react in the air is correct. So yeah, that's still going on this week. So more news on that when I have it for you. Was that West Ham United giving us a fish because I think
You feel sorry for me spotting Gillingham, I think.
Well, I went to a West Ham game a couple of weeks ago and I saw the mighty Watford beat West Ham at the London Stadium. So that was you probably won't like that one as much. That was good. I enjoyed it. But I was in with the West Ham fans and had to keep my celebrations down low.
That was a quite like miniature fist bump.
Yeah, I was fist bumping my brother down low.
Any updates on new fish species? Well, we have a few in the works at the moment.
So we're working on an update. Yeah, so the update we're working on this week will go into QA next week. And it'll be in QA for a week. It'll continue in QA for a week or so, and then it needs to go into submission to Microsoft and to Sony. They have to do their checks on it, and then once it's past that, we can set exactly which what the release date is. We can put the update out, but that update does include 3 new fish species. So yes, that's going to be good fun.
Oh, back to the bank.
Am I allowed to announce what those fish species are, Stephen?
I think we spoke briefly about them last week, didn't we?
We did, I think we did, didn't we?
Yes.
So we've got the long-nosed gar coming, and we've got the muskie, and we've also got the tiger muskie as well, who is fast becoming one of my favourites. I do like a tiger muskie, and yeah, so that's all in progress. I still have somebody else working on US catfish for me. It's excuse me. It's not a simple process. Just putting a whole new fish species in. There's lots of work to do on the animations, the skinning, the rigging, and the different textures for the variations on the fish. So the catfish is still in progress. So I can't give you an exact release date for that. Two people can't fish off a boat at the moment, so that is something we would like. We get it requested a lot, but yeah, it's not something we've got coming in the next few months. But it is something that is on my list. I have a big list of features we want to add to the game and improvements we want to make. So that is way up there. So what have you caught so far? Yellow perch?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, better strike. It's another perch. It's not, it's a crappie. So Aldin is asking about live bait. Again, that is on my list, as is dead baiting. But that is something that we haven't actually started working on yet, and we need to nail the design of exactly how to use those different baits, and then schedule the programmers and artists to get those in there. So yeah, it's along with a lot of other things, it's on the list. To go with the dead baiting, I really want to have the ability to adjust the length of the hook line so that you can fish at different depths and set the float at different depths. So again, that is something that we'll be starting to work on very soon once I've got this next bass fighting update out the way. What was Big Timer's issue with the equipment?
That's the thing I sent you. He kept spawning in with the multiple rods in hand, and it's only happening with what's it called? The equipment pack stuff.
We haven't managed to repro that, have we?
No, not yet. That's one of the annoying things about issues that get reported to us. If we can't reproduce it internally, it's very hard for us to kind of find a fix for it. So we understand it's frustrating for you, but it's also kind of annoying to us that we can't find it to fix it for you.
I hate bugs. Bugs drive me mad. Especially when you can't reproduce them. So Aldin's got lots of questions. He's now asking if there's any more lures coming. We do have more lures coming. Exactly when they're going to be released, I can't tell you, but and we are also signing new partners as well. So we look to bring you some other big brands of lures in the. Going for a bit of an underarm cast there, Steve. In the not too distant future.
The boat.
Oh, were they? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the comments.
Bugs are made to be squashed, yes.
Yes, bugs are made to be squashed. Well, yeah.
After we find them.
We don't put them in on purpose just to squash them, but yeah. So someone asked if you were trolling. You were trolling a few minutes ago, but you're not trolling at the moment, are you?
No. I think don't move from the...
What are you doing to that fish, Stephen?
What's the fish doing to itself? Oh, there we go.
That's a spotted, isn't it?
Yes. When we stand in chats. Yeah, Richard, just confirm. Yeah, it's early evening Europe time that you'll receive it on, or you'll see it on PlayStation US. Animal lures coming out in future.
I was just chatting about that one, Stephen.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to catch fish.
What? So it's out on?
It's out on everything but PS4 US at the moment.
They don't get up early enough for us, do they?
No. It's 8
Yeah.
hour time differences.
So with Sony, we have to submit separately to Europe and to America, so they're kind of treated slightly differently, even though they're the same company. I believe that might be changing in the future, but that's the process we have to go through at the moment. So yeah. But people have started talking about cats and pandas. Not really sure what's going on there. Oh no, that's them giving us stuff.
Yeah.
Right, it doesn't come up in that window. Right. Thanks for the cats and the pandas. And the cat on a slice of toast? That's a mixer thing. Cat bread. Of course, cat bread.
Oh, I need to sneeze.
So Sean,
Sneeze gone.
So Sean was asking if you can get the deluxe content anywhere else if you just bought the game. No, the deluxe content you would have to buy as the first purchase.
Unless you're on PlayStation America. That's the only place the deluxe pack is available as a separate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Because we had issues around launch over there.
I've lost his name now. He's gone. He's gone off the window. I can't see who it was.
Which window?
I'm not sure. It was in here. With all of them. Right, Stephen, your mission is to catch one of each of the type of bass. So you've caught a spotted. We now need a large mouth and a small mouth.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. This is a walleye, I think.
So Sean's talking. You can see a listing for the deluxe and the game. So a bundle with the deluxe and the Quad Lake Pass. Is that a bundle?
There is the game and
The game and the Quad Lake Pass, or the deluxe edition.
yeah.
So
Well, I think on the store pages for the deluxe, it kind of shows up that it's a separate piece of content.
you've got a walleye.
Yeah.
That's a nice walleye. Achievement unlocked.
What was that for?
I like the walleyes.
Yeah, they're a nice fish.
You look like a child molester.
Hey, catball works. Over there it does.
Thanks, Alive. Send us your pic and we'll critique it. Hashtag roast me.
Pretty sure there's a whole Reddit page dedicated to them.
Wonder which one he was calling a child molester.
I have no idea.
Oh, another little perch.
This area is good for perch.
Oh, I do like. It is funny being on the internet talking to you guys.
There are definitely some characters out there on the internet.
So yeah, I'm the producer for the game, and I work obviously in the development team, whereas Stephen's the community manager for the game, and he works with in the marketing side and on the brand side within the publishing. Which is why I was asking him the questions about the sales, because I don't really get involved in the sales and the different bundles and stuff that's put together. I'm too busy trying to make all the updates and additional stuff that everyone keeps asking me for. So yeah, just if anyone was new and hasn't seen me and Stephen talking before, that's the split. So someone was asking what the biggest fish in the game. The biggest fish in the game is a catfish.
Yeah. 92 pounds, I believe.
And is that on Bestie?
Yes.
It's on Bestie, isn't it? Is it on Bestie?
The 92 pound one's Curiosity on Baldsea.
Oh.
On Bestie, the biggest one was 85 pounds, I think. But
it's another fat walleye. So, Sean is asking if we have any channel catfish in the American lakes. If you heard me mention earlier, we're working on a catfish at the moment. So, as soon as that's ready and I can get that out to you guys, I will be putting it into the lakes that are in states in the different states in America where that catfish exists. So lakes will be what we call backfilled and have the catfish put into it, and it is the channel catfish that we're working on. So yeah, if you've caught any channel catfish, let us know what's the biggest channel catfish you caught and where you caught it. Question there about plans for float fishing and carp fishing in US lakes. I was just having a conversation about something to do with that a short while ago before I came onto this stream. So, well teased. You teased him out well there, Stephen.
a couple of them just chilling under the boat at the moment, it seems. So.
Carp fishing and float fishing in the US lakes is something I'm looking to do, considering doing, and whether we put some pegs in. And if you've been carp fishing in the States, yeah, let us know what sort of carp you've been catching, what sort of sizes, and where you've been catching them. Because yes, that is something I am looking into. So yeah. Someone's still looking for 100-pounders. We haven't got any 100-pounders yet, but
Megalodon 2, come back.
Megalodon 2. So Sean, what's the biggest? How big do the channel cats get up in Missouri? Richard Jones is asking about UK species being added. I might have started someone else on a UK species today, actually. So not going to tell you which one it is, but as soon as I have more information, I will let you know. And likely what we do, like what we do with the other species. If they should exist in the lakes where that we've already released, we'll put them in there. And obviously into any new lakes we've got coming out that are suitable for them as well. So, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Wobbly Captain. Happy New Year to you too. That's a nice bluegill.
Yeah.
I do like it.
Always got lovely patterns on them. That's in the River Medway. You just get snagged on shopping trolleys.
What? Who's talking about Midway?
On YouTube. It's not appeared up on me yet.
So £100 channel catfish, Missouri River. £58 in South Carolina. So yeah, maybe we'll get up to £100. The River Medway is so murky. It's literally out the window. I can see. I can look out my desk and see the River Medway. Yeah, doesn't look a very inviting place to fish, but
We have used it for research towards the game though.
So is the channel catfish the one you would like to see in the game the most? Aldin's talking about a lake up in Pennsylvania. Pymachunin. That's a bit of a mouthful. Reservoir. Got quite a few new followers, viewers on this week. So yeah, hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always interesting to see. Also wondering if anyone's tried the Lake Williams match event that's on in the Dovetail Fishing League this week. We're hosting an event on Lake Williams, which is one of the add-on lakes. So if you haven't got the Lake Williams, you can try it in the Dovetail Fishing League. So let us know if you've given it a go and how you got on. Have you checked what the leaderboards are saying lately, Stephen?
I'm gonna have a look today. I've checked it briefly because we saw someone saying I wasn't there, so I had to make sure it was in the match series. Yeah, I've not looked at the leaderboard yet.
Yeah, and hopefully it's working for everybody, because yes, that is tea that I'm drinking, Pots. Nothing stronger. Howden wants both in. Xbox streamer needs seasons so we can get snow carp. You got another wally?
Oh, it looks a bit like a carp.
Oh, it's a fat. That's a fatty. Right. So we've got a large mouth. Now you just need a smallmouth for the hat trick.
Yes. I think I'm close to having one of every species.
That was a good one. £14.
That was a decent fight. Have we streamed since the update last week? No, that was Thursday, wasn't it?
The update came out on a Thursday.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're playing the live build. It's got the update from last week, which kind of increased or improved the responsiveness of the reeling to kind of help with the bass fighting, because it had to kind of wind up previously and wind down to start and stop reeling, but now it just, you start reeling, you stop reeling, and the tension will start reacting as you want it to.
So yeah, let us know how you're getting on with that, and how have you found that helpful and has allowed you to lose less fish when hooking those bass? It would the change itself would affect all of the fish species. It wasn't just for bass to make the reeling more responsive. Hello, Pesca Virtual. Thanks for the comments. Stephen's fishing right underneath the boat.
I found a good spot here. They keep showing up on the fish finder.
It's quite dark down now. I'm struggling to see much, especially with this bright light
Yeah.
in my face from the to illuminate us in front of this green screen that's behind us. Cool, there's a lively one. Is it a smallmouth? Is it? Don't lose it, Stephen. He's doing quite well today though, isn't he? I think this is a smallmouth.
Another thing you'll notice with the update to the reeling, you don't have to change your drag anywhere near as much as you were having to.
Can you guys tell by the the way the fish fight as to what species it is before you can see them? Be interesting to know that if you pick that up.
Another
Largemouth. Got it wrong. No problem, slacker. It's something we enjoy doing. Glad you enjoy it.
Hydrate quickly.
How big was that? Let's have a little look at what we've caught so far. Here's what you caught so far. That's not bad. 14.4. That red crawfish is doing the business. Come on then, Stephen.
How's weather looking? It's clearing up a bit.
Rated Terra Firma wants to be able to catch his own bait via a net. As in shrimp and yabbies.
Make it a mini game, Des.
Yeah. I would like that as well. It would be fun. There are, to be honest, there are probably quite a few things higher on the profile, on the priority list than that. But maybe we'll get there one day.
Something there.
Hey look, little. If that's that one. You can sort of tell by the size of the graphic on the fish finder as to kind of gives you an indication of the size of the fish that's under your boat. Oh, that looks a little bit bigger. Maybe it was one of the others. Yeah, I know what you mean, Richard. So, Sean, the multiplayer component is you when you're on a lake. So some of our lakes have boats like this one. Other lakes don't have boats, and you're sort of walking around the edge. When you're on a boat, you are just on. Everyone gets their own boat. So we only have one player per boat.
Hey,
he's done it! He's done it! Stephen's got the hat trick! Yay! What a man! Look at that! He's done it. Nice. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
That's pretty big for a smallmouth, isn't it?
Surprised it's not popped up as trophy.
I like that pattern as well. I like that. Nice.
Steve Tools asking why did I wonder what the weather was like, because that does have an effect on the fish being attracted to the lure.
Yes, so the weather and the cloud cover will affect which colours of the lure and which materials are sort of most ideal for those conditions. So if it's a totally clear sky and it's really bright, you want to be using the sort of more metallic, shiny looking ones to sort of reflect that light. If it's slightly cloudy or maybe rainy, you might maybe something like a red crawfish or something with a bit of colour in it. If you sort of look at the guides of, we try to, we've used sort of, guides of how fish sort of react to the different colours, in the real world, and have tried to replicate that in game. So yeah. So 4Sec Shark is asking why there's no catfish in Lake Arnold. Is because we're still making the catfish. The catfish isn't ready. When the catfish is ready, we will put it into the lake. That is coming. I'm just waiting for it. I want it now as well. I know it's something we want. Something we're going to keep doing. The game's just going to keep getting more fish species added to it. More venues going to be coming out. More equipment coming out, and even bigger, more exciting things as well. So and like I said before, whenever we add new species into the game, we put them into the lakes where they are suited to go. So depending on where in the world that lake is positioned, or located. He's got a pike now as well. You've had a peckerel?
Yes. Is that completing the set of everything? Let's see. Got yellow perch, flat crappie, spotted.
Hi Hellraiser is saying no loot boxes, please. No plans for loot boxes, I can assure you that. Not that I'm aware of anyway. No, there's no loot boxes. We've got tackle boxes,
it'd be news to
but those are under your control, and it's not a random thing. So don't worry about that.
You can fly your tackle around mortar, but again, that's under your control.
Cramped Drake is saying hi. Hello, Cramped Drake. Didn't get many people telling us where they were watching from, did we?
No.
Got quite a few people though, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm just looking. Restream says 136.
What's it tell me over there as well?
Yeah, it's not quite as up to date as their individual ones, but it's a rough idea. It's a good number. Thanks everyone for watching.
So Who's Bad is asking, is this open world? Once you choose which venue you go into, then you're free to explore that venue. These American lakes we've got in the game are sort of over 2,000 acres in size. So if you actually took a game like Skyrim or something like that, and you put down one of our lakes on top of the map in Skyrim, our American lakes are actually bigger than the map of Skyrim. So they're pretty big, they're pretty open world. When you jump from different venue to venue around the world, you obviously, you're going back to a menu and you're loaded into a different place. So, So I hope that answers that question. Rated Terra Firma is in Australia and it's 3 a.m.
That is dedication.
That is. What are you doing up at 3 a.m? Awesome. Like it. So Indiana. Wines from Indiana. Wine. Someone's suggesting to use the Johnson Silver Minnow along a weed edge.
Probably not got that unlocked, to be honest. Regulars in the stream will know how good I am at purchasing you tackles.
Native Stoner is from Wisconsin. Yeah. It's somewhere we want to be going as well. How is Lake William in the league when it's not part of the game? It's a con for us to buy the new lakes. No more. What?
No more fish sim from the Yukon.
That's not true. So, if you don't own the lake, you only get 1 hour in the fishing league. If you own the lake, then you get 3 hours or three individual hour attempts. And obviously, if you own the lake, you can practice in single player mode, and you also get the single player tournaments, and you get to do all the spend time doing the achievements as well. So yeah. So with the Quad Lake Pass, it's good value for money. Oh, he's on holiday, so he can stay up till 3 o'clock, making the most of his gaming time.
But yeah, I can appreciate that.
Chewer Bumps asking how much it costs. Where that will depend where you're purchasing from, whether you're in dollars or pounds or euros. But there are there was a fish there, wasn't there? Various deals available. We're on sale on some platforms now.
I think PS4 US would have ended now, but PS4 Europe's still on sale.
So yeah, let us know where you are, Chewer. Itchy Kestrel's asking for lakes in Texas. That is on our list. That is on our list as somewhere to go. So more news on that when we have it. Batman's in the mood for some fish and chips. You know what? I haven't decided what I'm having for dinner yet.
Might be a stop at the Chippy.
Interesting. Know all that. Hybrid Snipers asking for named legendary fish to the US lakes. That is something I've been speaking about and something that I'm looking into doing. So we'll have to keep you updated on that and let you know when I have more news.
No, not happening over there. Over there.
Louis watching from Norwich in the UK. Hello, Louis. Dixie Normas is being slightly rude, so he's been removed by the cat bot. I've not tried it with Vegemite, but I do like a bit of Marmite. Oh, the internet, you do amuse me. Comeback Kid asks if the game's any good. Yes, of course the game's good. We love it. And so do our fans. Not only can you play at your own leisure in freedom fishing mode, you can compete in online tournaments to battle the rest of the people playing the game. And as Slacker A40 says, game is great. Yeah. So yeah, I'm reading. If you can't see the comments that I'm reading now here, I'm reading comment like we're streaming out on 3 different channels today. 3? We are. There's four different channels today. So I'm sort of reading comments across different things. Yes. So yeah, like Slacker said, the game is great, and what I'm saying is, it's just going to keep getting better because we're going to keep adding stuff for you guys and keep improving it. So, game's not going anywhere, and it's just going to get better. Hi Hellraisers asking if there are leaderboards. Yep, there are leaderboards in the Dovetail Fishing League. Is the online sort of async tournaments where you compete each week in different events. So someone was asking there. It zipped past because Poison L just keeps pressing Y and it's really annoying. Oi! Stop it, you donut. And yeah, so there's no fly fishing in the game at the moment. Can we kick in?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
You click on the name. There's 2 of them now. It's bam. And then press into.
Oh, did I do it? Right. Got rid of those jokers.
We should make
So
a
Steve,
couple of mods.
Stephen was
How do I make someone a mod? So
Can you have Tourette's in typing form? I'm not sure that's really a thing, is it?
I'm not sure. But we've got Rally. Add J.
British troop wants to add the dynamite option.
Okay, we have a couple of mods now.
Is that appropriate? We got healthier soup. In from Brazil. He wants tilapia. Is that in his soup or in the game? Yeah, we banned the guys pressing Y all the time, so there we go. We've added some mods. I'm hearing you, hybrid sniper. I'm hearing you, so we'll see if we can get those named fish in for you.
Max Morris watching from Medway.
Ooh,
Local.
big up the Medway Massive. Ali Cat's asking if this is a new lake. Yes, this is a new lake. This is Lake Arnold, set down in on the Tennessee River down in Alabama. So yes, new lake, and it's just out today. Have you lined this one up for the fishing league?
No, it needs
Not
to be
yet.
added to the list of places, and the image needs to be put up there. But yeah, I was gonna put.
We did that.
Did you?
We spoke about that last week.
We did Williams last week. Don't know if Arnold got done.
I'm sure you did.
I'll have a look. But yeah, I was planning on Arnold for the bass tournament for the last week of the month.
I thought you looked good in the hat, Steve.
I don't itchy head.
How many lakes have we got in total? 10? 10 out
now,
so far?
yeah.
10 lakes so far?
7 in the core game and 3 add-ons. What are we explaining for you, Lucator J? Rude boy, the gate. Do you mean the game or the lake?
Tell them both, Stephen.
The game is £29.99 and the lake is £8.99. If you don't have either, the best option might be to get the game and quad lake pass, which would give you the core game and then the first four lakes that come out. So we've released 3 of them so far, and then the last one will be Gigantica Road Lake. Date for that will be announced soon-ish, I think.
So Slacker's asking if there's any new techniques added to the game. We're going to add any new techniques to the game. What techniques would you like to see added, Slacker? Itchy Kestrel is asking if this is only freshwater fishing. Yes, it is only freshwater fishing at the moment. There's no saltwater fishing in the game. Jen is asking for rivers. We don't actually have any rivers at the moment, but I would very much like to do a river and have. He's caught a fish. You haven't caught one for a little while.
No, it's been quiet. I moved spot.
You moved that other spot was much better. And yeah, so we would like rivers. So yeah, that's some new tech I need to get made. High Hellraiser is asking for marlin fishing, so we would need the salt water for that. That's for sure. But yeah, we haven't got that. Hybrid Sniper wants the multiplayer modes. Yes. So then we've been working on designs for expanding multiplayer. So yes, more news on that when we have it. But feel free to add in the comments which sort of. How can he be back?
That's someone else.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's the mouse?
There you go. No, don't ban him, Des.
What? He just keeps typing Y.
He said joking afterwards. Let you off this time, but we're watching.
Yeah. So, like I was saying before, someone started spamming and annoying me. We're working on some multiplayer update designs. So yeah. Now is the time to get in touch and let us know what sort of modes you would be after, what sort of tournaments you'd be liking to play with your friends. What sort of rules you would be wanting, what sort of option settings you'd be wanting when you run those tournaments. Because I can see what I can do to see if we can deliver those for you guys. Because, like I keep saying, it's all about trying to deliver what you guys want and to make the game that you want it to be, and keep making it better.
So this is probably going to be the last fish.
We're from the UK. Do I sound like Australian? Or is he talking to someone else?
So for last fish, if you guess within a pound of the weight, we'll give you a copy of Lake Arnold.
Oh, did you hear that, everyone? Before he catches his fish, you got to guess a pound, the ounce.
To the pound, within a pound of it.
The closest person to the weight of this fish to the ounce gets a copy of Lake Arnold on the platform of your choice. And if you've already got it, we'll sort something else out. But so yeah, get your weight guesses in the comments now. And let's see. Right, don't press the button. Oh, any comments? Ooh. British troop was pretty close there.
Yeah. I don't think they will have seen. Would they have seen it at that point?
No, he hadn't seen it then.
No, it's a British troop.
British troop, you are, as far as I can tell there, you are the winner of that impromptu competition.
Shall we do I'll catch another one after this and we'll try it. We'll do two.
You're going to do two? You're going to give away 2 copies, Stephen?
Yes.
Oh.
So...
generosity from the man. I do love a impromptu live random competition giveaway on the internet.
Here we go.
What did you do? Did you send him a message?
I whispered to him.
Oh, Stephen's now whispering to people on the internet. We've got to support our troops, haven't we, Stephen?
Yes.
No worries, Captain Kirk. Right, Stephen says he's going to give away another one. He's going to, he's got to catch another fish. So, What's it going to be? Someone wants Alaskan fishing, maybe crabs and lobsters.
Ooh. That'd be big sea fishing.
Stephen's getting used to this internet stuff.
There's another fish down there.
Right. Okay. Competition is going to be running, so we're going to go again. We're going to go again. Come on. Stream's nearly coming to an end, so get your guesses in. See if you can win it. Come on. We want a fatty. Did you see one down there?
I saw one. It might have
There's a big there. There's a big big one on the fish finder.
What's it like? Yeah, I need to change.
Go shiny. Go old faithful. Oh, we got a few weights in here. Why do you keep underarm? He loves a bit of underarm, doesn't he? Because you want that one that went under the boat. You want to be doing a bit of drop shotting, don't you? That's what Stephen wants in the game. Oh, the tension. The tension's building. Wonder if anyone's done a really low guess, just in case he actually catches a crappie or a...
I was just thinking, like, if you look at the...
You can see there's a couple of little small ones on the fish finder. Richard Jones is saying £20. What's... So new species coming up, Alley Cat. We've not in this lake, but we've got the long-nosed gar, we've got the muskie and the tiger muskie coming up. As I've always been talking about as well, we're working on the channel Catfish. So yeah, lots of new stuff coming. Loads of people wanting 2 people in a boat.
That's a good question. What is the radius of the fish finder?
The radius of the fish finder depends on the depth underneath the boat. So if you imagine a point, if you imagine that there's a triangle coming down from the boat and it kind of goes out like that, the deeper it is underneath, then the wider the radius is. So it works like a real fish finder, like there's effectively a cone that comes down. So yeah, that's how the fish finder works. And obviously the fish finder itself is, oh, that's me moving the rod there. If you imagine, where the 0 is on the fish finder display up in the top left corner there, if you imagine the boat is sat above that 0. So that fish that just appeared there, like he just went underneath the fish finder on the boat.
Come on, let's get the fish. That was a little yellow patch.
So the fish finder kind of goes down from like the middle of the boat, really, not the not the sort of front of the boat. It's not out in front of it. It's sort of from the centre, front centre of the boat. Let's say it's not in front of it. It kind of goes directly down. It doesn't. So if you see a fish, if you're driving the boat and you've got fish on your fish finder, then those fish are going to be behind you because you've carried on driving. So if you find a load of fish, always best to turn round, cast back where you come from. You can see the sort of marks in the water where your boat trail's gone, and that's where the fish are.
There's a perch there, but it's not having it.
Come on, Stephen. I've got to get on the motorway. Is that why someone guessed with the old? They saw the perch and then guessed the perch weight. Oh, are we gonna fail?
I think so.
Drunken Shaolin that is asking for the float fishing needs an update and some love. Yes, I would agree. Looking to add the ability to change the depth on the float fishing amongst other things. So that will be coming soon. As will some other baiting. Some baiting improvements as well. So yeah, more news on the baiting improvements and more news on the float fishing overhaul. I'm going to call it an overhaul because it's going to get some love. Wait!
No! Just got caught on the boat.
I thought he had one.
Sneeze.
Come on, Stephen.
Oh god, I looked away and there's a bright light over there.
Give it some welly. Try and pull some fish out from further out, away from them. Don Gambino, which game did you download? That's what I'm saying, Drunken. He needs to cast it out proper. What's he doing? Because even if there are fish out there, they might follow the lure in, and then you've got them around the boat. And you're just kind of encouraging more fish towards you. And then you've still got the chance of catching the ones underneath the boat. Oh, this little dragging it around the front. Only do that if if you can see them, then yeah, that's worth a go. And do take your time at the end. Bring it in slowly. Don't just whip it out of the water. But I'm going to get in trouble if I'm going to be late. She's going out. It's her birthday.
Esox is going for just like covering his bases with all the.
You're not allowed to have 100 guesses. How many guesses have you had?
I don't know, but
Right. I might actually have to leave you to finish this comment.
oh, what happened there?
Into the sunset. Come on, like I'm going to go. The sun's probably already set.
Yeah, it's dark out there.
Someone's asking if it's a free game. No, it's not a free game. This isn't one of those games where you have to grind your way up to unlock all the venues and stuff like that. It's not full of those free-to-play mechanics. Buy the game and you can go and free to explore it at your leisure. The game is not on Game Pass?
No.
Eurofishing was.
Yes, still is at the moment.
Sir Waffles. He requested a dab. My boys would be like, oh God, it's so embarrassing. Oi, oi. Right. Seriously, I gotta go. Stephen did curse it. He should have stayed in that other spot. That other spot he had was sweet. Amongst the standing timber. Right.
Let's find a
I've got an hour and a half drive ahead of me. Maybe I should check the traffic. Just it's got to be at the restaurant if I said So what the M25 saying? Get money or die? I don't think that's the appropriate place for that comment.
Spotlight, there's 11 people on YouTube, but many
Yeah.
more elsewhere.
We're streaming on 4 different platforms. Yeah. What's fishing without the brews? I would quite like a beer right now, but I've got to drive my car. So, unfortunately, I can't. Right.
No microtransactions, spaded one.
No, that's not it. Did you see any fish? Traffic says it's going to take an hour and 24 minutes once I actually get in the car. Right, go on then. Come on, Stephen. Decent cast.
Tell you what it is, got to change off the red crawfish.
Maybe. He's been blanking since. Catch your damn... Exactly, hurry up, Stephen. Catch your fish.
Been greenwaying it since.
Let's put the lucky hat back on him. Here, fishy, fishy.
We're trying everything.
So someone was asking us about yes, you can go night fishing in the game. Yeah. Someone was asking about us, adding things to the fishing and not releasing DLC. Those are done by completely different people. Artists make the lake. Artists will make the equipment and stuff like that. Programmers will be involved in changing the fishing behaviour or the simulation of the game modes, right? So the fact that we release DLC and extra lakes doesn't mean we're not doing other things. Okay, so my programmers are busy working on stuff, and so they're completely different and separate things. Come on, Stephen.
Not happening. Where'd they all go?
Yes, yes, Don Gambino. We are working. We work for Dovetail, so we are making this game. He's got a point. Let's get that hat on backwards.
Like all the cool kids.
McTwist needs to keep his eyes on the stores. Right. How long are we going to give this?
I don't know.
Get that crawfish back on. Come on. Yeah, it's always a good tip. You know, if you keep casting out, you're not catching something. Do try a different lure. Always worth a go.
You got stuck on that bit.
And what I like to do is sort of fan an area, what I call it. So you might cast out that way, reel it in, not catch anything, cast out that way, cast out that way, and that's sort of working the entire area. And then if you're still not catching anything, you try another different lure, fan it out again, still not catching anything, move your spot or turn around, flip it out the other side of the boat. So we're trying to catch predators here on Lake Arnold, bass, walleye, crappies, perch. Stephen's trying to run a competition and
Failing miserably.
guess the weight of the last fish that we catch on the stream today. So and he's not catching anything. Mono Cat says, get your pencil out.
Might have to.
Pencil, usually quite effective. Oh my gosh, she's got one.
We got
Right,
something.
don't lose it. Don't lose it. Right, get your weights in. Get your weights in, guys.
Go,
You
go,
can win a
go.
copy of this
It's a bass of some
off
sort.
this lake. We've got a bass on. How big's this bass? Last fish of the stream. Nefarious is going with 4.3 largemouth.
So I think they're talking in kilograms.
Is that kilograms? Or are you pounds? Oh no, that just confuses everything. Nah, that'd be pounds. So you haven't lost a single bass yet, have you? During the fight.
Last one early on.
That was with a poor hook set. You got a good hook set on this one, right?
Yes.
Nefarious is confirmed. He is talking kgs, so we'll have to factor that in. It might take Stephen might have to. Don't press the button too quickly. Stephen might have to do a little bit of working out on who got the closest score in order to win the. Ooh.
£4.12.
If you would have said pounds. Right.
Where did they
He
start?
finally caught one. They started ages ago, Stephen. We've been literally here 15 minutes trying to wait for you to catch a fish.
Alright, let's go all the way up.
I guess that's why they call it fishing, not catching. You're not guaranteed to catch one all the time. Right. I can't sit here waiting for you to scroll through this list.
Yes.
So I'm going to say great to chat to you all again. Maybe I'll be chatting to some of you on the old Facebook groups over the weekend or over the week. And have a good week, and we'll see you again soon. I will see you again soon. Or maybe you'll see me and I'll read your text out or something like that. Probably a bit more likely.
So that was the previous one.
So, yeah, I've got to run. But take care, everyone. Tight lines. He's just scrolling through a list now, trying to find who won this tournament, this competition. But take care, everyone.
£5. Lucator J guessed £5.
Well, you're going to have to double check it. See ya.
See ya. Where was? Okay, so yeah, Lucator J. That's how you say your name. That was the closest of this round of guessing. Well, first to be the closest from this round of guessing. I can't find your name in the chat. There we go. I've put it in chat on Mixer. Monocat, if you want to send feedback to us, you can do it either on our Facebook pages, through our customer support. Where else? Twitter, forums. We're always watching our forums. We're always watching all our social media. I'm gonna. Can't type today. Okay, so that is the stream done for today. Let's do one more play of the trailer. Okay, so yeah, there's the Lake Arnold trailer. Hope you've enjoyed the stream and you like the look of the lake. Thanks everyone for tuning in and all the new follows. It's been a lot of fun, and this week we will have an additional stream on Friday at 4 PM GMT. So hopefully you can join us for that too, but if not, we'll see you next Tuesday for our normal weekly stream. Goodbye.